Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a competitive game cast. I get to say that for the first time because I have asked AnotherNotch, who is one of the coordinators of the PCL Paragon Competitive League, if I could cast some of the games that happened in the league. He said yes. So huge shout out to AnotherNotch. Go visit him, twitch.tv/AnotherNotch. Because he's just fantastic. He's allowing me to showcase this for you guys. And just kind of see what these competitive players do. Looks like an interesting game, to say the least. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this game. Unfortunately, I don't know these teams exactly who they are, like what the team names are. I do know that TO_blank is the Toronto team, but unfortunately I'm, well, just an idiot and I'm totally out of the competitive scene, as hopefully, you know, I'll get into that soon. I don't know. Who knows? So we have on this blue team, we have NATO Sick, Chill Phil, NATO Sick on a Twin Bless, Chill Phil on Chimera, Reflect as Greystone, Soul and Nazgul on Gadget, Master Splinter on Decker. For this orange team, we have Vision on Kwang, Merciless Killer on Severug, Psycho Pumpkin on Howitzer, Malix on Yin, and Atravent on Narbash. So already some very familiar names for myself. NATO Chicks. Well, everybody, NATO Chick. Wow, everybody here on the blue team, I have definitely heard about. I've heard of Vision, Merciless Killer, Psycho Pumpkin, I think. But other than that, very interesting, very interesting people to see in this game. Again, I don't know exactly what the teams are, like what their name is and stuff like that. So my apologies for that, as I'm sure you guys actually probably know yourself. So in terms of the team composition, we can take a quick peek at this. And we're going to see Twin Blast, Chimera, Greystone, Gadget, and Decker. So in terms of front line, have Chimera, Greystone as the front line. Greystone is going to be a fantastic, definitely a fantastic frontline hero for this team. And oh, Atravent misses the stun here on Reflect, as he's gonna have a good easy time here going here. He didn't actually take the offlane white camps, as the Kwang here, as Vision here on Kwang is actually going for those offlane white camps. So a little bit of CP, a little bit of free pushing for NATO Sick and Master Splinter on the Decker. So Reflect is actually being quite aggressive here. Looks like he's now at about a third health, so he's gonna have to really let that healer token kind of go to town. But he's being very aggressive. That's kind of what I would expect from these high, hopefully skilled players, high competitive players, because well, you know, they're trying to really get every single little bit of advantage as much as possible. So it really is great to see that here. So the front line here for Greystone is definitely very, very strong, and the Chimera, Chimera not so much. If he does build tanky in the later portion of the game, or even in the mid game, he should be able to be fine here. So Vision looks like he's getting a little bit of a stun. There is the stun on the Decker, but unfortunately not much else is going to happen from that. Yeah, so no, not much is going to happen from that, as the Chimera was on his way, but nothing seemed to happen. So Gadget's going to be fantastic. Again, the Gadget Decker combo is really strong. So strong in the fact that I believe I have heard that there is going to be, or at least they are maybe possibly looking at changing the way that maybe the Decker and Gadget work. We don't know just yet, but that is apparently a thing. So here's looking like the stun lock on Solo Nazgul. Look at that. 3 crowd control elements placed on Solo Nazgul, but looks like he's going to get away. Absolutely. Holy smokes. Very lucky for Solo Nazgul to get away from the gank here. The jungler and the support gank here on the mid lane. I have been seeing that the junglers coming to the mid lane to really help around the 3-minute mark. As you know, that's when the jungle buffs, or the river buffs, happen, and that is when the junglers are looking to kind of continue with their aggression elsewhere on outside of the jungle. So looks like Chill Phil here is coming up on Vision here on the Kwang, so he's gonna have to be careful here. NATO Sick maybe knows that, and he's gonna maybe start poking him down here with the grenade. There we go, and that's it. Chill Phil maybe should have saved his his leap here. But there's the gank from Master Splinter to secure the kill. Very easy on that, as they definitely called that out. You can see there the coordination so that the deck can come in and secure that absolutely there. So that's absolutely great to see. Wow. Fantastic stuff here in this early game. Reflect also. Oh, look at this. Almost level 5. So he's really not too worried. He's not really too worried here. Fantastic use of his charge, make way, whatever you call it here, to get some, to kind of mix them up there. So in terms of the orange team here, we've got Narbash, Sevarog, Kwong in the front line. Very interesting team comp there. So a lot of crowd control with everybody but the Yin. So that's going to be really great to see, as you can already see here. Oh, here's Vision actually getting a fantastic gank here on Master Splinter, maybe getting a little caught out of position, trying to do a little bit too many things here, maybe trying to put down a ward. But orb was revealed by the ward. So Nadosic choosing to stick around, even though he knows that the Sevarog's there. Here's Chill Phil trying to come in on the howitzer, but nope, is able to get away there. So trying to maybe trade 1 for 1 here. They're trying to actually trying to even out the kills here for 1-on-1. But didn't look like it's going to happen. So already great coordination, as you can see here, for both teams, trying to put the pressure on and not really giving up too much of any advantage. So again, the Sevarog and Kwong and the Narbash are going to be great front line. Narbash can't really stick around in the front line too long until the very late game. But otherwise, he is definitely front line. Howitzer, or sorry, the Kwong and Sevarog, that's going to be a definitely good front line. We're going to have to see how this Kwong builds if he chose to go crit or just kind of your standard Shadow Scroll / tanky, whatever. We're gonna have to see here what the Kwong does. Sevarog definitely gonna be a good front line for this team. Otherwise, the team actually looks really quite good. So maybe this looks a little more standard, but this I think maybe perhaps has a little bit more potential in terms of some really cool plays that they can do. Atrovent here, maybe looking to keep this Greystone busy while Malix here gets some easy some jumping here, some respect being given, as you can see that here. It is great to see. I do like when competitive players show some sportsmanship on the battlefield. In terms of CP department, we can see a nice strong lead here for Nadosic. So I would expect nonetheless here Malix probably going to be very much right on his tail. So like I say, they are doing a good job actually getting Reflect down here, maybe whittling off his basic attack. Oh no, they are going to retreat there. Maybe not force out that ultimate. Pardon me. Here's Psycho Pumpkin again. Quite a bit of pressure here. The Chimera has been around here for quite a while, putting down that pressure. As you know, that is what that mid lane is really all about. Here's Chill Phil diving in the enemy team's jungle here. I'm not sure how he's feeling that aggressive, but here is Reflector getting the Narbash, interestingly enough, as using that ultimate there to great effect. Here comes Chill Phil with the under the tower gank, but no, unfortunately Malix is going to get away here. Missiles Killer coming to support her, as she's definitely going to get away from there. So fantastic pressure here by the blue team, already invading jungles, like you see the Chimera there. Chill Phil going in there, trying to get a camp, but took that moment to go over there and gank the overextended Yin. Nadosic being very aggressive, even with no support around, but again, just from the pressure of the enemy team here, or from the rest of his team elsewhere on the map, he knows exactly where they are. He does have a ward there, so that's going to be a little bit of a warning here. So here's Merciless Killer coming in. Nadosic is going to get that blink right about now, or a little blip here, but he's choosing maybe to ignore it, as maybe he's not too concerned here, as he knows he kind of has the lane pressure in his advantage. So yeah, he's going to go back here. 13 CP at the 8-minute mark. My goodness, well done. Sol and Nazgul have been doing a good job here in this mid lane. No deaths, no kills. Just putting down that pressure, warding here. Still with the Scout Sword, which is really kind of all that you really kind of need As I find that Scout Sword is actually really all not that bad. Here's Sylphin getting a little bit of a pressure, but they're actually retreating. Maybe playing it safe here. They could have maybe done something with him, but they are choosing to play it safe. I am sensing a much greater offensive kind of pressure from the blue team. And if they continue this, they are going to continue to get the siege advantage. You can see their mid lane tower is half health. So they're off lane probably about 2/3. So here's Vision coming out of Master Splinter. Looks like that's going to be a deleted Master Splinter from the Kwang combo is just too much. Here's Sylphin isolating Vision, but can he secure the kill? Yes, he can. Sylphin still going. Oh my goodness. NATO sick here, gonna just clean up here on Psycho Pumpkin. Not really gonna have much of a chance here. He's not, he's not gonna miss a single basic attack, and no, he does not. 4 down for the orange team. Ouchie, ouchie. It's gonna mean an automatic Raptors, and that's exactly what you're gonna see here. Malik's not really gonna be able to do absolutely anything here. The slow is going to maybe try to make him do something, but no, Malik's did miss that one Raptor. Maybe he's looking just to steal it, or go in here, but no, there's a triple shot, or the rapid fire rather for Malik, and no, you're dead, man. Yeah, NATO 6 not gonna miss there. So trying to maybe get a chill fill there on the Chimera when he was low, but unfortunately not. Trying to steal a Raptor or two, and now that the enemy team is back on the map, at least with four of them, yeah, NATO 6 is gonna have to force to go back, even though they didn't get all 3 Raptors. They only got 1 there, so they're probably gonna look to clean that up next in time, just in time for some prime here at the 15-minute mark, as these guys are going to be absolutely able to utilize any sort of advantage that they can. Master Splinter here, look, you look at this, he's in lane farming up. Even Master Splinter, 11 CP, 1 CP per minute. Very nice to see that, as the quenching skills is very, very powerful indeed. Sylphin here putting, oh my goodness, I didn't even see that, and that's 1 dead Psycho Pumpkin. Holy smokes, well done indeed. Here's Vision gonna go one-on-1 versus NATO Sick, but that's not gonna be a, yeah, Master Splinter here absolutely doing a fantastic job isolating these targets. Sylphin's gonna go on to the Raptors, maybe try to start that, get his stacks up, and that's indeed what he's doing. NATO Sick gonna easily get that. Great to see a Chimera in a high competitive game. You know what, his recent changes definitely absolutely have been very good for him. Just those regen stacks have really been able to kind of keep give him that little bit of an oomph in at the beginning of his engagement, just so he can get that health regen, which again is really important. And of course, all the fantastic cards that synergize very well with Chimera, Thermal Bond, and of course all of the other ones really, of course, are very fantastic. So at the 12-minute mark, we're going to take a brief, well, not much is happening on the mini map, so let's take a quick look at the builds. Anything too interesting? Empyrean Mask on a gadget? Very interesting. Power, the armor and ability armor I find really interesting. That's probably not what Solar Nazgul is going to use it for whatsoever, but what she is going to use it for is that mana regen. It is 3 CP mana regen, so that's really not bad, but you can also switch it to power when needed. So I find that very interesting. Empyrean Mask on a gadget. Very, very interesting. Master Splinter here, quenching scales here, 4 already up there. He's probably going to get rid of maybe the Scout's Ward, the healer token, pretty soon to finish off that quenching scales, or just kind of get that CP themselves. Here comes Master Splinter with the with the gank. Very easy. You can see him intentionally taking that tower there for a little bit, as these guys know exactly what they can take, exactly how much damage they can do, and exactly how much they can take. So well done here. Not sure what happened with Reflect. Maybe he was just in this off lane here. Probably defending against Malik's here. So now he's going back. Well done indeed. Anything else here? Atravent, fully upgraded quenching scales here already. Nothing too interesting. Meltdown already for Howitzer. Again, that ability pen is really not too great in the math department, but that it's not really, but is upgrading minus shock. I'm not sure exactly why, but that is a-okay. And everything else looks pretty standard. You can see here Master Splinter is choosing to go for quenching sales and keeping the Scouts Ward. Very interesting. Maybe just more wards out on the map for her to be that supportive player. Give more vision for her team. Because you know what? Vision, it wins games. Vision saves lives, win games, gives you information that really helps to, just for anything. Just for absolutely anything. Here is Reflect here coming in, gets Malix almost to low health, but Atrovin is going to use his ultimate to peel for the friendly team here. But now Reflect and the Sylphin is going to go here on one. Reflect absolutely deleting Malix here and maybe looking to proc his ultimate here. Sylphin is still alive. Look at those health regen stacks going to town. Reflect, look at this damage here on Psycho Pumpkin. My goodness. Holy smokes. Reflect looking to try to block off the merciless killer here and absolutely gets a kill. That is a 4-person kill here for the blue team. Absolutely outplayed tremendously. My goodness. Holy smokes. We might have to go back there and see exactly what happened, because that was actually quite ridiculous there. Absolutely. Reflect did a great job there getting the yin low to begin with, and then you know, the enemy team took that advantage and just absolutely compounded it there. So well done indeed on his part for getting that key value target down to low health for the rest of that engagement. Oh, Fast Fire Piston, absolutely and fantastic here to see that on Greystone. He absolutely really does need that attack speed, 110% to increase the to increase his DPS there. Absolutely very solid. Blue team is going to be getting Orb Prime at the 15, 56, 57, just at the 16-minute mark. It's pretty much as fast as you can literally get it here. As a blue team has that advantage, the orange team has no tier one towers to rely on, and they have to just be in lane here farming up, and then you can see that's exactly what they are doing. Here's Psycho Pumpkin absolutely getting deleted here. Wow, that stun and the follow-up from the blue team, the coordination there to use that stun to get all of that damage on, and the Gadget Mine to delete that hero is insane. So wow. Again, remember this is version 39.2 not with the 39.3 Orb Prime nerf, so please keep that in mind. Here's a merciless killer here again. Look at that crowd control. My goodness, you can see these competitive players absolutely utilizing the fact that they can delete people that are crowd control. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. This is the fastest game of Paragon I have ever witnessed. 17-minute mark. 17-minute mark for the blue team to take it away. Again, I don't know what their team is called. My apologies. But absolutely a stomp. What a game here. You can see the coordination is absolutely out of this world. You can see that early advantage can lead to Raptors, can lead to an early Orb Prime to close out the game. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely amazing to see there. Absolutely fantastic. Not really much change for the builds on the pier coming up for Master Splinter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stabling on Severog. I love to see that. That is absolutely terrifying. Whirling one, we do really see that. He does need that attack speed very much sound in the mouth department. So that is absolutely fantastic. Wow. Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think of the fastest Paragon game I have ever seen? That is the fastest Paragon game I've seen. 17-minute mark. Closed it out just like that. The coordination, the ability of a team to nuke a target down that is crowd controlled and coordinate with just everything, man. I think coordination is the absolute key here. Wow. Let me know in the comments what you think of this game, because that was absolutely ridiculous. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. share with the community. Of course, guys, subscribe. If you guys like this content, please subscribe so that I can do it for you in the future. Again, huge shout out to AnotherNotch for allowing me to cast these. Please go check him out and ITG Shane Lynch, and go over and check out the PCL. Absolutely fantastic community initiative featuring a whole bunch of competitive teams in the community. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.